Hello. So today I'm going to be doing a prediction on Perry's passing. Light and love to him. Matthew Perry and Friends cast means a lot to me. They came in right before my sister passed, actually right after my sister had passed away. My sister and I were looking very forward to watching it together, but she succumbed to a car accident. I've been doing a lot of research on Matthew Perry, just as well as he has had an addiction problem like I did. I also was on a bunch of Percocets, Valium, all that fun stuff. And thank God I've kicked that habit for about over a year now with opioids. And I'm very proud to say that, just as well, I'm sure he was as well. The only difference is Matthew Perry suffered from where his ileus had stopped and they had to put in a colostomy bag. I'm not sure if that colostomy bag was actually reversed or not, but because the bowel stopped and he had to have emergency surgery done, which the colostomy bag collects fecal matter because he's not able to expel it. During my investigation diabetes situation going on, I started looking up carbon monoxide poisoning. With the diabetes, which is on my other channeling, I realized that gastroparesis is caused by the hormones in the brain and not being able to have your stomach have what's called peristalsis. Your food gets stuck in your stomach, and the methane builds up, and that's besides the point. So Matthew had a colostomy bag, which gets rid of the fecal matter because he had his intestines burst due to the opioid use. Time to rest, take vacation, allow time before making a decision, meditate in the process. So when you have high amount of carbon monoxide in your body, in your brain, it gives what's called an anesthesia effect. It also causes the inability to think straight. It also stops it can cause seizures. But it also can give you what's called like an anesthesia effect. So what I was reading is he had gotten, I guess, hit with a ball or something like that. So did that cause methane to be released into his system and creating that anesthesia effect into his brain, causing him to basically fall asleep in the hot tub and pass away. Abundance. Things look good. Have patience and time. Make long-term plans. So I don't know a whole heck of a lot. I don't know if Matthew Perry was a diabetic. I found one thing it did say was, but being that I had gone through rehab, there is a medication called Vivitrol that actually helps with opioid addiction and with alcoholism. It causes pancreatitis. It's not a huge effect. It's like 1% or 10% like that. I'm sorry, I'm not good with the numbers right now. So I'm wondering if he had the perfect storm in a really weird way. Sudden event that need. Okay, so he was an emergency, obviously. It was a sudden event that needed immediate attention, and time was the essence. Think things clearly. So if he had any type of, they said there was no drugs in his system. Hi, Marianne. They said there was no drugs in his system or anything like that. Of course, card goes line. And it is the Empress card. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams. Okay. So Matthew was addicted, like I said, to the painkillers. He had the surgery done. So he was actually having some sort of outing or something that he got hit with a ball. It said he had no drugs in his system. So did his colostomy bag or the intestines release methane into the brain? Once that goes into the brain, it causes an anesthesia effect, which can cause him to lose consciousness into the into the system, which would make him fall asleep. The existing new endeavors use your originality and ingenuity. So the other thing, like I said, Vivitrol and naloxone can cause pancreatitis. Pancreatitis is the effect of the pancreas. So overproduce insulin and cause a high sugar as well, and the methane, causing him to go into a coma in the pool or in a hot tub. I did look at the coroner's report, said that there weren't drugs in his system, so I'm thinking chemically wise in our own body system, chemically of our own makeup. We have too much carbon monoxide into the brain. If he still had the CO2, and even if he didn't have a colostomy bag, he had a problem with his intestines. And then if he was on naloxone, naltrexone, or Vivitrol, this can actually cause pancreatitis, which is the release of too much insulin into the body, and then can cause hyperglycemia or hypo. So we are looking at two possibilities, especially because they said he had no drugs in his system. So it could be high blood sugar or high CO2, which would make him fall asleep into the hot tub. Okay. Things not turning out the way you've hoped, not seeing the positive situation, crying over spilled milk. Okay, so, crying over spilled milk, there are a lot of people obviously upset about it and stuff like that. And, could he possibly have changed ways, or is he just another one that I'm going to try helping and figure out causes death? Because I'm sure there's so many people out there who obviously they miss them. Objective decision, clearing away all that no longer serve you, seeing the human situation. Yeah, I'm guessing Matthew wants to make some jokes. Funny man. For 10 years, I watched that man as I grieved my sister and my husband and just life in general. And so there is a guy who has this app called Hope app, and it's an AI app, and it sounded like Matthew came through there. So, I'm all into the AI with not only being a medium and being able to channel from the other side, but we have EMPs. Join the stuff together, and God only knows what you bring out. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before you activate. I love these cards. They're so pretty. And these are not just very standard tarot cards. A lot of people don't like them because it's got a bad rap of, being, witchcraft or something, which is quite funny because I actually remember being a witch back in the day. Whatever. Anyway, so that is my prediction of Matthew Perry's passing. So all the fans and friendlies, fans and family of friends and stuff like that. I am not in any way trying to make light of the situation of his passing in the least, nor am I trying to get notoriety. I just like to figure things out. I feel bad that the man tried to straighten out his life just like I did, and the first thing that everyone assumed was him taking drugs. And like I said, toxicology report, thank you, said it was negative. So I'm hoping that people get a hold of this, and we'll see what happens next. All right. Everyone have a good night. Thanks, Maya. Love you. Bye.